Morning with Max. Hey folks, good morning and welcome to another Morning with Max. Hey there, Oxo, Trucinex, Sivius, Denarian.
So a 2 meter character, it looks right. You hit the edge of this, you exit this, and you hit the edge of this.
Yeah, I had the sound off while I was yelling to people that I was going live. Hi there, Bodiark, Paladin Brewer, Yomi GW. Cheech Glug? I don't know what that screen name might be. Morning Maitreya on the YouTube chat. One of the things I am trying out today. Hey, quit goofing off and starting the stream, something like that. I'm trying out the new chat app on Restream that we use. And I find it very, very confusing. If I do it this way. Is that better?
I don't want to go let's just let's ease into a hole.
We solved the problem, and we solved it for multiple things, it seems.
Okay, let's do this. Ease into hole.
I'm not a big fan of the new Restream chat app. It actually makes the messages too big for me. Oh, and it just disconnected. Boo.
Well, right now you do.
Bodhi Arc. Last test for me was last year in Alpha or early this year. Have you not? Bodhi Arc. So no one told me crafting is implemented now. Paladin, yes, there's crafting. Well, it's a very early version of crafting, but it's there to be tested. It's getting going. Sorry, we didn't specifically tell you, Bodhi Arc. Gripslag, morning, Max. Enjoyed the Depths board gameplay yesterday lunch. Yeah. For those of you who weren't there or don't know, I'm working on a Depths themed board game. I play tested it over our lunch break yesterday.
Oh, I thought it was like we were outside.
Oh, outside going in super.
Yeah, we've got that.
And it was very fun. I lost the battle,
Okay, I understand. He like traps you in a hole.
but it was an enjoyable loss. And I made some pretty key mistakes. Some pretty classic mistakes. I needed a little more patience as the monster to let the poison do its work. I was going for a poison strategy, and then I got all excited about doing a bunch of damage, and then that ended up killing me because it also exposed me to a bunch of damage.
Can we have the relativistic physics that makes the character...
Yomi's been creating a D&D character instead of reading our lore. I'd say that's fine.
There's a bubble. There's characters inside of it.
Oh, how big is it?
Paladin Brewer Max, would you say the Fianna is loosely based on a D&D Paladin with the Oath of the Ancients? I would not. I would say I would be almost completely certain that they have nothing to do with one another, except maybe, sharing some of the same inspirations. But that's not the same thing. That's what you're asking.
I don't know. But speaking of physics volume in the world that does things.
Altius, hi there. Scorpos, if you were Vin Diesel, you would roll crits, right? Briar C, good morning. I don't think so, Paladin Brewer. Alright. Ludovic, are you in the chat?
But so it moves you into the air after it's cast on you? Oh, I see.
Max is mean today. I don't think that was mean, Paladin Brewer.
Yeah, go ahead and keep the frame.
Target in there, but
Yep.
so the idea
I think we
is
should
that
look at it first. Before
there's an area of which this happens, and then there's the size of the
Webinator 2. Is there more info on crafting than what's on that huge document that I read?
like somebody who's already at the edge.
That huge document that I read. I would guess that you're referring to the manual,
I don't think that would
player's guide. In which case, check out the forums, Webinator. Because Mark has
Guy closest to the middle.
yeah, I would.
been posting a bunch of stuff.
Also, that is a thing that can be applied from several different methods.
Right. So it's good.
Like the
I can
portals.
throw a projectile at this person who hits the person. And then, yeah, if you run into the wrong portal, you go over.
Excellent.
Let's see.
That's probably a good thing. Go ahead and pantomime it like your stuff.
Whole business.
Just look at the druid ones, because I think that will be.
I guess. Scorpos. Max, have you had the chance to see the new crafting stuff? Not the newest. I haven't seen the newest stuff,
Very
no.
creatively placed cards. Models would be way better.
Yeah. It sounds like that's the thing we
Paladin Brewer, I had a bad D&D game last night. When people show up without characters, dice, or pencils, they should be told to go home. Oh man, gee whiz.
So that would be fun.
That sucks, Paladin Brewer. I'm sorry to hear that. Players forgetting their character sheets is the bane of any dungeon master's existence.
Just like there's a reason that we're doing the agility just to represent an area.
Yeah.
It's all still based off one guy being a swimmer.
I mean, it doesn't. I'm not saying necessarily a full XTC. It's just like there's some that are like flashes out and
Yeah. I mean,
they just have effects.
I have a box from Ludovic, but I'm waiting to see if Ludovic will sign on
Like the four-state one.
to see me open it live, but I think they might be busy. Thank you very much, Trucinex. It's a nice thing to say. It happens, Yomi W2. Forgetting pencils or dice seems forgivable, but character sheets? I know. I guess that's why some dungeon masters like to take possession of the character sheets, so then they can be responsible for that too. Anti-hero. That's a funny image. Cyvius, mornings with Max. Come for the hats, stay for the Yumi lore questions.
Yeah, so we'll just use the skill.
You probably mean Yomi, but yeah, why not? I like that. I like that catchphrase.
Well, I mean, it's not just a solo fine thing. It's also a combination of
Well, the combination of parts.
That's true, Yomi. Dice and pencils you can borrow.
I thought it was going to grab the room it was paired with, pair that with its own internal part. Do it that way.
Briar C very frustrated with an old
The thing is,
D&D
if we're already going down
player. or maybe a current one.
files that we define, it makes things like that super easy. Like, if we want to modify a skill with an active effect, we have a way of doing that. It's skill part. We just create a skill part and merge that into the skill and call it a day. So for, like, you can create this abomination that has any of your 10 rooms.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Briar C.
That gets paired with the room.
That's tough. It seems like that player might be playing the game for different reasons than you are. Altuis, new to the game, do only races can play certain classes? No, I mean, you're limited by realm, so there's unique classes in each realm. But within a particular realm, any race can play any class. That is part of the foundational principles, I think. Altuis, check out. That command still works. I'll wait a few more minutes before opening the gift from Ludovic. Just in case Ludovic signs on. No, none of them are gender locked, Yomi GW2. Not even Valkyries or Banshee. I'm not sure if that's in the foundational principles. I think it is. Yomi. But, yeah, I do know the answer to that one. Hibiki Fox. I haven't thought about using the drops system. Warning people who watch on Twitch and also promote the game things like in-game dies or something unique. Hibiki Fox, that would be a good question for Mark. We're going to have a end of week wrap up and Q&A stream this afternoon, as we usually do. When we do, if you can make it, come and ask those types of questions. Good morning, Helzik. Nice baby icon. Karasthiana. Yeah, I know Scott Florence.
I don't know if that's too complicated. That's my thought.
Hi there, Rose.
Okay, so your proof of concept is
Scorpos, by the way, Max, thanks for the quick chat yesterday in Discord about Coherent, even though it was brief. You might have been talking to someone else, Scorpos. I don't really know anything about Coherent, so I don't think I could have had a chat of any length about it. Maybe you were talking to another M name? Matt or Mark or maybe you're talking to JB or George. I don't. What did I say, Scorpos? What knowledge did yesterday Max have about Coherent that I don't? I like that, Helzek. Nary, and I hate when past me confuses now me. Yeah.
No, that's the how much. That's the app.
Yeah, Scorpo, CSE Matt. Matt would know a lot more about that and be able to converse with you on Coherent far more than I could. I would probably say go ask CSE Matt. Let's see. Yes, Yomi. Is there any plan or hope to make lore stories for the classes similar to what you've done with the Race Becoming stories? Yeah. I think those were tentatively titled Tubia stories. You can see a very old, very early version from long ago from Mark on one of those on the Hellbound. I think it's just, at the moment, it's just on the lore page with all the stories of the Viking realm.
Yeah, but we're already using public to distinguish between like, so we have the shape.
All of this just needs to be rolled.
I'll do sound hyped to be a wisp.
But how do you know that?
Yeah, that seemed, they sound pretty cool, huh? To me too.
Like a particular focus, or do you care?
Because of the right.
No worries, Scorpos. No worries.
10%, of attacks descriptions. But that usually.
All right. I'm going to open a gift.
So well, for the focus, this is just like one.
So this is from
So like if someone shoots a projectile with that,
Ludovic.
Whatever you think.
but that might change.
There needs to be on what it does, right? So like.
Ludovic, I'll say thank you very much. I know you'll be watching this later.
So if the focus is like this gives you a point charge. So that spell doesn't do anything different, right? So it doesn't, the spell itself doesn't need any of it. And that's what that's what I'm saying. It increases the speed of the projectile. The projectile goes faster. Like it doesn't, so you
Thermos 4-pack, which is interesting. Locks the cold in the can. Very nice for camping and such.
Okay, so it's just like attaching additional effects
That's for a baby bath.
as opposed to the projectile.
A baby bath duck thermometer. Of course this exists. It's a baby bath towel.
I mean, to some extent, like it doesn't. It's a fast-moving projectile. Only so much
I recently had a kid,
because it's moving faster. You don't have that much.
and she
but like this one, like this changes.
will love this. Wow, this will be this would be really enormous on her, but she'll grow into it.
Entirely owned thing.
Hoping that you can just be done with like.
All of our duck-themed items from Ludovic. Thank you, Ludovic. That's wonderful and really cute.
It has this, and then the tail part is different.
It's very soft.
I mean,
I will put it to good use, I assure you.
we can do that.
I think this goes in the office, so thank you for that as well. And these are wonderful, wonderful gifts.
That's automatically built into the entire setup. Sorry, there are two versions of.
Absolutely sweet.
So what I'm trying to do,
It's something
trying to look at all
or you can just have like clone this
coming back.
and
I have a box cutter somewhere around Zube. It's just the scissors were closer. That's an awesome, cute gift. Scorpos Max is going to cut the lower half off and wear the duck head at home, I bet. You know, I think I have enough silly hats around. Don't need to ruin a baby towel. Actually, she can totally wear that right now because it's just going to dry her off.
Yeah, it's that same thing.
Cyvius, anytime you get Max's cheeks rosy, you know you've done good. I guess I'm thinking about how cute Rosa's going to look in that.
Yeah, it'd be great if we just apply a singular filter to all the time.
Of course, Grimslag agrees with that sentiment. Grimslag is the one who sent a lot of wonderful, hilarious hats. And I do mean a lot.
See, I don't think that one's as necessary. Yeah,
Helsic asks, Max, how much of the CSE office panicked over Florence? We didn't really need to panic about it. I mean, we're far enough away that the most we're going to get really is some wind and rain, but not a lot of that, so we'll be fine. That did sound like a pun, Yomi GW. Oh, hi, Strike. What's in that box? Some wonderful gifts from Ludovic. Ludovic sent a baby bath towel, duck bath towel, which is hilarious and cute.
Another part of the goal of this is to
And a 4-pack thermoses. And a baby bath thermometer, which is an awesome idea. You just put that little duck in there, and it floats around and beeps at you if it's too cold or too hot. It's really cool. Thank you so much. No panic from the uninitiated to hurricanes. I guess. Certainly, we're worried about people we know who are closer to the danger zone. But they'll all be fine, I'm sure.
The difference is like the bottom stuff.
This afternoon we'll have the Hibiki Fox. This afternoon we'll have the end of week wrap up and Q&A stream. That's in about 5 hours from now. At 4 p.m. our time. So we should be. I just lost my train of thought. It's gone. Jaylay, dude, you look and sound just like a guy named Ben I went to school with. We have a Ben here, but we don't really look alike. Mind if I turn the camera toward you for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
See? There is a Ben. He is a game designer. Somebody said I look like a Ben.
Oh, well, you can't then.
Vicky Funk says, congrats on the baby. Thank you very much.
There will be some places where it is still just but the scope of that is being limited to gameplay. As long as it's named it's very obvious that this is an official.
Right, Cyvius. Design Jesus. They're having a meeting over there between the VFX guy, Rob, who's a programmer, and Ben, who's a designer.
The tags as they exist will be exposed.
Elzak. I look like a Ben? I'll show you a Ben. Yeah, exactly. I've known a lot of Bens, actually. I had a friend named Ben who introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons. One fateful Saturday over a decade ago.
Because that's just the thing. We also need to come up with a set of tags that are used universally throughout the game. There's going to be a lot more rigor on naming and tagging things. I'm an asshole about it.
And like, it might be nice to have the tag, some of the tags back to when
Ben of my D&D group. If you ever listen to this,
random string tags.
thanks for doing that.
If you want to just have a feel on things that's still just tags, then you put whatever you want in just for searching and categorizing reasons for you. But those tags will not be used for magic use.
Right.
Yeah, you can have a notes field.
Yeah.
You can store whatever
I
information
use
you want.
comments now,
I
like,
do not care.
the tags are nice.
We can give you both. You can have tags and comments, and they just.
Strike, how was the board game test? It was excellent. I lost due to a combination of some poor decisions and luck not saving me. And even so, it came down to a nail biter. It was kill or be killed on the last turn. Which is exactly how I want it to be. Lane is comfy. Do you think it's going to feel strange to one day go from developing a games foundation daily for years to having a released product and shifting gears? I guess. I kind of thought there would be a big change when we went into beta, but things were pretty kind of the same, so I don't know. I've, several of the old hands here, some of the more experienced game devs have told me that things do change quite a bit after you launch, so
That might be a better way to
yeah, I guess it will be strange.
if everything was just done by tag.
It'll be strange to get this board game out to you all, and then you can tell me how awesome or terrible it is. Strike, don't spoil it too much, we'll watch it later. Oh, sorry. I didn't, I thought you were asking because you wanted the spoilers. I won't spoiler it next time. I didn't say what the bad decisions were. So, that is left up as an exercise for the viewer. I didn't sign his aid for the table. One thing that was interesting in that game was trying to get AJ playtesting. Oh, no, that would be a spoiler. What happens after somebody dies in the board game? But we didn't really get to test that. I've tested it in prior playtests that weren't on camera. And not in the office. Strike. I was prepared when I asked the question, but I still complained that you spoiled the playtest. Oh, man. All right. Well, it is about time for me to wrap up this morning with Max. So, thank you all very, very much for joining me. This has been lots of fun. I love storytelling and the stories, Helzek. But let's see. I will see you guys later. I'll be probably behind the camera running the end of week wrap up and Q&A stream with whoever is doing it this afternoon. Mark is here, so it'll probably be Mark, but If I'll mention it in general Discord chat when I know for sure, which I often don't know until right before. So that's in 5 hours. So bring your questions to that and come for the top 10-ish highlights of the week. And again, I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Morning with Max.